Hello dear friends, let's talk about problems of Peugeot 5008. The 1.6-liter petrol engine, which is available in two versions, the atmospheric version generates 120 horsepower at 6000 rpm and 160 Nm of torque at 4250 rpm, and turbocharged 156 horsepower at 6000 rpm and 240 Nm of torque at 1400 rpm. Of the gearbox on offer is a manual with 5 or 6 speeds or 6-speed automatic, thanks to which the car accelerates to 100 in 9 and 6, 12 and 2 seconds, reaches a maximum of 187 to 195 km per hour, and consumes no more than 6 and 9, 7 and 7 x liters in mixed driving conditions. Peugeot 5008 diesel engine offering. The car is equipped with a 1.6-liter engine that produced 115 horses at 3600 rpm and 270 Nm at 1750 rpm, or a 2.0-liter engine with a power output of 163 horses at 3750 rpm and 340 Nm at 2000 rpm. Manual or 6-speed automatic work with them, giving the car acceleration up to 100 km per hour in 9 and 9 and 13 and 2 seconds. The peak of the range at 195 km per hour, and the appetite for fuel from 4.6 to 6.8 liters per city / highway. Common mistakes: timing chain spanner on VTI and THP engines, intake cracks on THP engines, large amount of soot on THP engines, DPF filter for diesel, imprecise manual gearboxes, noise in the rear suspension, problems with electricity. At Peugeot 5008, the first years were difficult. Many small and big worries have led to the damage to the reputation of this model. Almost all engines are exposed to problems. Only the 1.6 EHDI 115 and 2.0 HDI 150 and 163 save a bit of parts. But you suffer the non-mechanical evils that the 5008 experienced. In short, one must be very carefully when buying a Peugeot 5008 and focus on the model after 2013, in which the problems have almost disappeared. Unfortunately, the Peugeot 5008 is not a reliable car. To a large extent, it depends on the choice of engine. The worst ones are the gasoline versions, especially 1.6 THP, which have common problems with the diverse after-fuel system, while other units are too weak. It is better to choose diesel, especially the 2.0 HDI. Gearboxes impress neither precision nor working. Engine error 2.0 HDI 150. Engine failure on models manufactured to 2010. The fault is due to a poor oil pump that does not allow for efficient lubrication of the engine. Mistakes are rare. Peugeot replaced the oil pump with a recall in December 2012. Turbo, mostly on the 1.6 HDI 110, but also a bit on the 112, a turbocharged failure, sometimes before 50 kilometers. It may cause the engine to malfunction, and the cause sometimes comes from injection. Dilution of oil with diesel suction of turbo. With 1.6 HDI diesel engines manufactured until the beginning of 2014, nozzle failures have become more frequent. The problem is manifested by a warning light for engine failure and insufficient engine power. With 1.6 THP gasoline engines, the camshaft mechanism, including the tensioners, is a weak link. The problem first sounds like metallic noise and later like a loss of engine power. Failure to replace a housing in a timely manner can result in serious engine failure. Some owners report a clutch hydraulic cylinder leak. Leaking oil can cause the clutch to grease and then destroy it. 1.6 ATHP gasoline engines have cases of water pump leaks and failures of the temperature sensor and coolant high. Vehicles manufactured to 2013 have problems with loud shock absorbers, especially the rear ones. In some cases, the owners encountered insufficient air conditioning. The problem was solved by replacing the capacitor and/or compressor. Many drivers complain about the internal side coming from the dashboard and under the seat. Loud mechanism when lowering side windows. Increased number of rear seat movements problems. Poor quality and consequently rapid wear on the steering wheel. Loss of GPS signal. The GPS receiver very often loses the GPS navigation signal. Common problems with the multimedia until that does not allow Bluetooth connectivity and does not detect USB. Most often the problem is solved by reprogramming. Parking sensors are constantly blowing. The error is resolved by upgrading the program.
Don't forget to subscribe my channel, and if you're the owner of this car, then share your experience. It will help others to choose a car. Goodbye.